Hey everybody, welcome back. We're gonna go collect more things today. Probably going to be another episode of collecting things after this one. I feel like it's gonna take a full 3 episodes to collect everything. Could be wrong, I don't know, maybe I'll be super productive this time. I'm not gonna get distracted by any knife missions. Hopefully. Let me remind myself what I'm looking for. One more red Metroid is all I need. Okay.
Useless when they're alive, and useless when they're dead.
Oh, right. Speed bonus. Woo. Okay, there it is.
The quartermasters would
I
make it
can't
some
go
of the
left there?
weapons
Okay.
lately that his grindstones worn down to almost nothing. We've done a good job of keeping him supplied with material.
Oh, I picked that one up from pretty far away.
Yeah, not
Everything in that area. A lot of stuff up along there I could get. That's not too far.
usual skip it off.
A lot of bats around here. That counted as, for speed bonus? Okay. Okay, that's gonna get really annoying that is constantly telling me in this huge box to do the spacebar thing. I do find it funny, though, that, I now intentionally tried to hop over rocks just to speed bonus. So if hopping over a rock lets me do my speed bonus, why can't Talion just hop to get his speed bonus going in general?
Nani here, Galar Mordor.
Alright, there's also an artifact around here. Right there. Easy. That's slightly creepy.
Isn't it lovely, dear? The dwarves made this.
You've been drinking. You smell like a mule who's gotten into the rock gut.
It's a fine anniversary present. And look at the craftsmanship.
Our anniversary was last week.
It was brought in from the sea.
You mean you won this at the tavern? My husband. Get in the house.
That's depressing. Alright, little cave up
The
ahead.
rivers of this sea reach beyond the Efelduath. If the tribesmen can escape, they could travel north to Minas Ithil.
The Tower of the Moon.
And there's the red mushroom I was looking for. I'll grab that in a second. I do like when they put all the artifacts next to each other.
All right, hold still. I'm afraid to say it's going to... It's going to hurt. I've done all I can. We've called for one of your people, but I don't... In the meantime, why don't you tell me about that? The medallion you're holding.
You just want to distract me. Very well. These are the 2 trees of Valinor. A symbol of the endless cycle. Life, death, and rebirth. Come closer, and I will tell you their tale. We must... I feel we must distract ourselves from the grim happenings of this day.
Sounded like an elf, maybe. Makes sense.
There will be no medals for us, Celebrimbor. No honor or glory.
Let those who come after take the glory. We must keep hope alive long enough for them to have that chance.
Straight up 7 blue crosses. That's a lot. That was a big reward there. This is why I want to do this right away. Get a lot of upgrades ready for when I do the missions. Finding 7 blue crosses is going to be kind of rough, though, I think. I mean, that's a lot of one thing. Oh, well, there we go. Looks like he died not too far away.
I'm sorry. His wound was too great. I had thought... You stayed with him. It is enough. Here. He probably wants you to have it. It's broken, but...
No, human. You keep it. These are ancient things, those trees.
We watch them wither and die with the cold, but always they return. We see strength in their roots, and hope as they stretch into the light. Let this token remind you of the elf you tried to save, of the bond between your people and mine.
Still seems weird to me that he would, in a non-insulting way, just call him human instead of by his name. I don't know, it just seems weird to me. Alright, we're gonna check out a new fortress.
The first alliance of men and elves to challenge Sauron within Mordor.
No, but we shall be the last. In victory or defeat, my people will diminish.
That's depressing.
Ah, you don't know what he's talking about.
Okay, just gotta climb that thing. Oh, I didn't realize they were so close.
Around.
Come on, keep moving. Archer up there I should probably kill.
Mosu and Toomhorn got into it again at weapons drill.
Stupid Toomhorn never learns. Why does he keep at it?
I like that look of panic they have. Oh.
Skog.
The complainer? That's interesting. So close.
Kill us on the loose.
Okay, oh, there's a cave right in there. I should probably get that one first, since it's
There is still
quite
light
close.
to be uncovered within the Land of Shadow.
Oh, there's the cave entrance, I think. I wonder if I'm any easier to detect when in Elven Swiftness. I don't think I am, but I could be wrong. Okay, so we have all the war chiefs marked off. Let's start getting other people. I miss Ratbag. Okay, what have we got here? That is an ugly figure. Huh, an ugly color, I guess.
See, there were two of them, and they both came in from the road with a hard look in their eyes, as if they traveled too far and seen too much. They were wizards, true, both of them caked in dust. And when one would talk, he'd stop to think, and there'd be the other to finish right up. Like they had one brain and two mouths. It was creepy for sure, but neither seemed to notice. I heard them say they were hunting in the darkness. Damned if I know if they found it. But I guess those fellows can find trouble when they're looking for it.
Huh. Weird. That probably relates to some well-known character in the lore that I don't know.
I laughed at Deerheil when he talked of wizards, necromancers, and magic. I told him to stop being a child.
As children, you are closest to the Eldar. When grown,
The
you
Eldar?
have no understanding of immortality.
When I hear Eldar, I immediately think Warhammer. Good old Warhammer 40k. I think Warhammer 40k probably has my favorite orcs of all time. Actually, you know what? I feel like there might be a contender that's just not coming to mind.
Gorgum.
Right, 3 more artifacts to get in this area. Okay. A lot of intel, too. Need to keep my eyes open for blue crosses as well. Keep forgetting about that. Okay, who's connected to who? A lot of people are connected. Nope. No witnesses. Don't want witnesses. I'm already really hating that constant reminders that I can hit spacebar thing. I like to think that Talion, whenever he looks at these things, he's just imagining what conversation might have been the last conversation, and that he's also out loud voice acting it in silly accents. And that the orc over there just doesn't hear this.
Careful with the pouch, Torvin. It almost went in the fire.
Ah, that old thing. Time to get rid of that rag. It barely keeps the pipeweed dry.
It is a rag, brother. And I'll keep this souvenir from our first hunt till it turns to dust. Remember us tracking that great spider through Mirkwood nearly 60 years ago? Then drawing her out using live bait?
Yes, but why do I always have to be the bait?
You have a quality. You make things want to kill you. It's a gift, really. But Torvin, this was your first kill. Ours together is what made you a hunter. And I'll treasure it always, brother.
God, I love dwarves in everything. So cool. Dwarves and orcs. That's my jam. Ah, shit. Did I skip his dialogue by doing that? Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I saw a glowy down here. Is it lower?
With all these supplies. I'm down, I don't care.
Come on.
God, not
There
learn
it is.
the life
I was just seeing through the floor, I guess. Damn it, I hate skipping dialogue like that. I want to hear it all. It's interesting. That's impossible right there. The jawbone's not actually connected to the head. That's why, like, when you see an actual skull, the jaw is always falling off.
Please, my wife.
Yes, the Uruk have told me you to go on about her. Tell us what we need to know. Where are the bandits? Where are your friends?
I need to see her. I need...
Yes, your wife. Again. It has been a long time. And while the physical pain of your torture will pass, you will always hurt inside. The loss is like a gaping wound. You have suffered quite enough torment, and it is time for your misery to end. Your wife is waiting.
Damn you. They're in the woods. The hidden woods.
Take him away.
What you said?
Yes, our promise. You will be reunited with your wife, now long dead. Know you have betrayed your friends and doomed yourself over a distant memory, a phantom. And when you are reunited with your wife, know that we will also carry your skull as a trifle, and a reminder that our will is irresistible. Now go. Your wife awaits.
What a happy reunion. Nah, 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 nah. Okay, let's get that last one and get out of here. Although I am absolutely digging the layout of this base so far. This is cool. Kind of a water walkway thing. I like it.
That is not our fate.
Fuck that. I didn't mean to leap there. I'm good. Yeah, I salvaged that. I'm good. Hi, buddy. Let's just go this way. Gonna be rich after this. Ooh, orcish dagger. Those always look cool.
You've been recalled?
Aye, to Osgiliath. They're burning the bodies there.
Is that bad?
It's worse. We've abandoned Duathang. Either to the orcs or the outcasts. I can't imagine which is worse. We're thin on the ground here.
2 regiments worth called back home. Maybe a dozen more down with the sweats.
Maybe even more than that. And I don't think we can hide it anymore, no matter how they change up the patrols. The orcs may have already smelled it out, too. They're getting uppity in Mordor. Here, look at this.
That's quite a blade. Where'd you get it?
Off an orc scout. I expect he won't need it anymore. You keep it.
Wonder how useful orc blades actually are in this universe. if orcs even use them well. I know in Warhammer 40k...
The knife in the back. They do our work for us.
They are united in their hatred of man, and dominated by the will of their master.
In Warhammer... Oh, hold on, Blue Cross. In Warhammer 40k, orc guns don't even actually work. The only reason that they function in battle is because the orcs are actually powerful psychers and don't know it. And they believe the guns work, and so they do. In reality, they're completely non-functioning hunks of shit. It's really interesting. You know, it's just like the old rule, the red ones go faster. It's orcs believe that painting a car red will make it go faster, and thus red cars actually do go faster. There are a lot of interesting little things about the Warhammer 40k lore, but especially about orcs, and I love it. In fact, I believe it's if an orc ever becomes smart enough to understand how powerful its own psychic abilities are, its head explodes. The only ones who understand with it their heads explodes are weird boys, who can barely control their power as is. Half their moves just blow themselves up. Oh. Okay. Weird. Only 8 more of those to go. We're only about halfway done the episode. I could go track him down and kill him. If I want. Do I want to?
Rash.
I don't really care. It's an interestingly shaped map. Blue Cross. How many of those do I have now? 3? Okay. Almost halfway. Ooh, the game just keeps reminding me of that speed boost. Doesn't matter if I keep using it or not. Just wants to remind me. Over and over and over and over and over. That's a terrifying jump. Now that I got a lot of things I do in this game are terrifying jumps. I must be almost out of artifacts.
The orcs are making things mighty difficult. This might be my last one in a long while. My wife and I, we need to be elsewhere. The lockbox. Open it. Now. Why? These are hard times. And I need to know you can pay. Up front. Well now, that's hardly enough for both. We've always... That's all I have. Please, my wife. Should have saved more. Now, room for one on the boat. You decide.
Ouch. Alright. More things to get.
There are still some paths open out of Mordor.
The more we can set Mordor to flame, the more people will reach freedom.
Hunters have got it all figured out. They don't need to hide behind the shield and nothing.
Okay.
A good sharp spear and
a few things to get here, and I think this might be one of the last areas I haven't done. I kind of went like that. Yeah, there's very little left. I think I can clean it up this episode. Just get this stuff, and then that stuff, and I think that's it. Yeah. Wow, not much left. There might be another small zone left in the game, I'm thinking, because I don't think there are enough artifacts and, Ithradils, I think it's called? I always forget. Tapestry things. Doesn't seem like there are quite enough left. But no one spoil it for me. Oh, someone actually noticed. Whatever. I won't be here long. Did the game just stop marking it off? I hate when the game does that. Game, just tell me where the fuck it is. No, you're not gonna... There. Good, I found it by luck.
Nani here, Gelar Mordor.
5 more. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. See, there are 5 more. 4. Maybe I'm not seeing one. I don't know. I'm probably just blind and not seeing it. I'll notice it later. Okay, I want to get on that wire. Okay! That's cool. Just climb it. Climb it. No? Okay. Oh, it's in here, isn't it? Oh! Okay, now I can. Nothing has changed, but now I can. Oh, fuck. Did you hear that? Oh, this is not an opening.
Just my imagination, I suppose.
Just my imagination. Okay, they see me. Fast, 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 fast. Got it. Yeah!
It's never good news. Yeah, I saw to it he didn't. All right, you stinking lot. Shut your goals. Shut it! That's some terrible news here. Terrible. Once again, the filthy humans sided with the dwarves, who had help from those sanctimonious bastards, the elves, who were rescued by, and I am not making this up, the damn giant eagles. Slaughter thousands of our brethren.
That was part of the movie, wasn't it?
We should all be calling the battle to unfairly gang up on the orcs. Our lands get invaded, our chieftains killed, and our people murdered. Where does it end? Well, I tell you it ends here, and it ends right now. They can't stop the march of progress. They can't stop us.
Man, that Herald is the sassiest orc I've ever heard. Alright, apparently there's another thing right next to me. Bye, guys.
These Uruk live for battle.
Then we shall not disappoint them.
Probably on the other side of that wall.
Down below!
Come on, go to the right. There's got to be some way to do that. Did I lose him that easily?
Keep your eyes open for these Walker scum.
There it is. You can get some of these from really far away. That's it for here? Oh, there's another section, okay. Okay. Can't leap that way? Can't leap that way. I can leap this way.
I think something just moved.
Ah, this fortress is so cool! How is it the level design got better?
We'll have to find a fight
Drop down.
somewhere else then.
Oh, I've got most of the face there. Oh, it's Calibrimdor. I think it's how to pronounce it. It's my Wraith buddy. It's Elf. I hate that. It just seems so weird to me that in the lore, you know, characters will actually be like, hello human and hello elf, and they'll say this not in an insulting manner, because like when I play D&D and stuff, it's kind of like a rule. You don't just call someone by their race, you know? You learn everyone's name. So you don't say like, hey rogue, or hey warrior, hey dwarf. No, you learn their name.
By that time, we'd grown used to seeing them. But the shorter one had grown cold, distant. He could read the leaves, the lines in a man's hand, the bumps on his head. He could see, you know? And I guess it got to him. The knowing. They'd go off together, and you could tell when they met up with the orcs, the sky would darken, and there would be hail, or rain, or winds that shook the trees. And then, sure enough, everything would clear. They never spoke about any of that, although we'd always want to know. Best not, they'd say. The two left without saying a word. Only it was funny like, because the shorter fellow left behind all his maps and the odd little board he used to see into the future. Traveling light, maybe. Or maybe... I don't know. Maybe he thought he'd have no more use for it.
Alright, well we're done in this area. God, we must be rich now. Can't wait to check. I don't want to check till I get the last few. So I'm just seeing these 4 things left. But I'll do another scan of the map after, just in case I'm blind and missing things.
Another mystery. Mordor is full of secrets.
The Order of Istari. Messengers sent to contest the will of Sauron. These two went east long ago and were never seen again.
Alright. I like ones close to teleport points.
That man has turned so many.
It's good. A coin of the realm. Sure, but it's the coin of Gondor's realm. If you don't want it. I didn't say that, Cap. But how about a few less of these and a little more of that elvish cloth you brought over from Eregion? I think we can do that.
I'd assume elvish cloth would be quite good. Okay, we'll go get that in a second. I see a blue cross.
Wealth will not save Gondor. Uruk do not care for trinkets.
Sauron will use gold to buy allies among the kingdoms of men.
You know, this game gets compared to Assassin's Creed a lot in a lot of mechanics. I've heard a lot of people describe this game as the best Assassin's Creed game ever, and I would definitely agree. Although I do think it's pretty unique from Assassin's Creed. It definitely does share a lot of things in common. But when Assassin's Creed has all these little collecty things, I fucking hate it, and I never do it. When this game has it, I have a lot of fun doing it. I don't know if you can tell. Ah, fuck you. There's also another, there's another, blue cross I passed earlier. It's not often these things have me stumped. There.
There, it's finished. A true masterwork. What a fine carving. The front, I etched us killing this here Mumak. And the back, our next prize, the mighty Graug. A beast like that is a hunter's legacy.
Show me the carving.
Isn't it magnificent? Such detail. Look at me striking the mighty beast. Blood everywhere.
And why am I etched running away from the Mumak in terror?
Artistic license, Brother Torvin. If you want to be the hero, I suggest next time you make the carving.
You know, I am curious what happened to his partner there.
This Torvin does
guessing
not
he
seem
got
to know
killed.
his limitations.
He is not one to wait for his fate to come to him. He rushes to meet it.
Yeah, I like Torvin. I think it's the orc I met. Pretty sure. But I do want to know what happened to his brother. I'm curious. Because he said he found me as his new hunting partner. And we know about his old one. We know a lot about his old one now. Through all these things we've been picking up and learning about their awesome relationship. Because they're fucking hilarious and awesome together. Because they are dwarves, and dwarves are inherently awesome in every single way. So I need 2 more crosses, and this is the last collecty thing, I think. Wow, I thought this was gonna take 3 full episodes, but it looks like it's not gonna. Where's the cave entrance? Am I blind? Down somewhere, maybe? Here we go. Probably gonna be full, what are they called? Ghouls. Oh. You're not even gonna react to me walking through? Okay. It's like a tomb. I didn't even see that one.
Here, Galar Mordor.
Okay, so there's one artifact left, and one Ilthidin left. Let me just mark off the rest of these, so it's not bugging me all the time. There. Well, I don't see them on the map. Unlock lethal shadow strike. Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, I totally am blind. They were right there the whole time. Okay, I'll go get those and then I'll end the episode. So this one will go slightly longer than usual, which is fine. I'm sure no one's complaining about more Shadow of Mordor. I've had people demanding Shadow of Mordor. It seems like Shadow of Mordor and Rimworld. I was actually getting, I read a comment I got, I think yesterday, and someone said, every time you upload a Let's Play, I always hold off for some reason thinking, this game's not up my alley. And then I watch it and end up marathoning like 14 episodes. Said something along the lines of that. And I totally get where that person was coming from, because I've done that with so many other Let's Players. Where I'm like, I don't know, I'm not in the mood. And then I end up watching it, and I just can't stop watching it. Okay, so I need to go up, I think. Man, they are blind. Okay, so it is up. It is. Okay. Let me get my bearings again. This way? Yeah, this way. Okay, I've got my bearings. It's a cool little area. I've been here, yeah. Wasn't I here for a main mission? I think I was. Doesn't seem like Elven Swiftness helps with climbing speed. That's a shame. Okay, well. See where it leads. Still need to find a Graug. Haven't seen one in a long time. There was that one area back in the other zone where I was finding them all the time. Seems like there was one there every time I went there, actually. Might have been. I think an arrow while I come through. Surely there's an orc in here? Why? Why are they here? It's so far away from everything else. What strategic value does this cave have? Kinda looks like a recycled map of that old, den I went in. The old, ghoul den. Achievement. Bearer of the Shining Lamp. That's a pretty cool one, although it bugs me that there isn't rating up there. It looks nice. I feel decently accomplished. Do I get an extra reward for getting all of them?
Though my power is diminished, it is not wholly spent. We will not abandon Middle-earth and depart into the west until the Betrayer and all his works are undone.
Alright, last thing. After that, it's on to probably side quests. Man, I can't believe it only took me a little bit over an hour grand total to get all of these.
Brother! Brother, where are you? Bloody growl knocked me senseless. And, brother. By Durin's beard, no. No, this shouldn't be. This is my fault. I should have been more prepared. I should have listened to you. I should have been a better hunter. I will avenge you, brother. I will hunt this Graug in your name. And I will be the hunter you always wanted me to be.
Wow, that was a really cool item to find last. That is the perfect one to find last. Oh, that was awesome.
He lost his brother.
Hunter and hunted. Death takes them all.
Alright. Well, are we completely filthy rich? Not as rich as I thought. I thought we'd be in the 3,000 range. But still, 2,000 is a respectable sum. Let's pick up, more maximum focus, because that's awesome. And some more elf shot. All around, we've got a lot of attributes. In fact, I think attributes here are the only thing you use money on. So well, I guess I do still need a lot left, because the high-level ones are all expensive. Like, these are all 800, and then 2,010, 2,400 for that. Yeah, the elf shot ones are pretty expensive. They're a lot more expensive, actually. So there is, of course, more we need, and I think I might... do I want more rune slots? I don't know, I feel like the rune slots... Maybe it's just that I don't hunt captains very often, but I feel like the rune slots are maybe a little bit less priority, whereas focus seems like a very strong one. And you, of course, need to have enough elf shot to really make the most of your focus. Can't be running out of elf shot during your slow-mo, because, that would really minimize your effectiveness. Just another penning shot, yeah. It's a level 9 one, though. I could replace that one with that one. And I will sell this. More M's! Alright, on the next episode, I think we're gonna go on to, what, maybe saving some slaves? Maybe doing a few weapon side quests? I don't know. But probably side quests next. Maybe an episode or two of side quests, and then an episode or two of main quests. Something like that. Until next time, have a nice day.